Hey guys, it's Dr. Hobbins from Hobbins Medical. Today is going to be our first video on our new YouTube channel. So we're launching a YouTube channel to try and start putting out health tips that would address topics that could be helpful to most anyone. So we're going to try to focus on broad general health tips just to increase education and awareness about these things and help get people healthier. Quickly, I just want to introduce our new medical practice. It's Hobbins Medical Direct Primary Care. We're in St. John. Direct Primary Care is a membership-based practice for a low monthly fee. Our patients get unlimited visits, and that includes in-office visits and telemedicine. We also expand access by including texting, emailing, and direct phone calls. So all patients are given a members-only phone line where they can get a hold of me when the need arises. We also have better access to appointments by keeping our practice smaller. Same day and next day visits are the norm. And again, with a smaller practice, we tend to not rush through the visits so much that you can get all of your questions answered. To help our patients save money, we have discounts on prescription medications, and we also have discounts on testing like lab work and cash price discounts on imaging like x-rays, CAT scans, and MRIs. So if you're interested in the practice, please visit our webpage. It's hobbinsmedical.com or call the office at 219-627-2465. But for today, I want to get on to our health tip. So today we're going to be discussing a topic called tech neck. And what tech neck is basically neck pain that results from our use of technology. So more and more time we're spending on phones, tablets, computers, and the result of that can be pain in the back of the neck, the back of the head and shoulders, headaches, fatigue. So it's very common, and it affects really if your children are using technology for their schoolwork or for having fun and watching videos, playing games. It can affect them too, and in fact I'm constantly working on my kids when they are using their tech to, hey, sit up straight. And so what we see a lot, especially people who work on computers, is what's called a chin forward posture and kind of working away like this. So the first tip to help with tech neck is just to work on your ergonomic positioning. You can see here that I have a riser for my computer, and even here this isn't really quite where it should ideally be. The ideal position would be the top of the screen level with your eyes, okay? So in this way I can keep my chest up, my chin back, and there's not a lot of strain on the back of my neck. So you want to be aware of your ergonomics, designing your workspace in such a way that the top of the screen of your computer is level with your eyes. For kids, that means don't slouch when you're playing your phone, and don't do it like this. You want to have your chest up and your chin back so that you're in a good position. If you find that you've gotten lost in your tech and you have been in a bad position and now you're having pain, there's some things you can do to correct it. So number one is just simply stand up and take a break from it, move around. I want to throw in a side tip that if you are doing prolonged work on a screen, it can be good to stand up and move around, but you also want to shift your focus, and this comes into eye health a little bit, but you want to look at an object 20 feet away for about 20 seconds, just so that the lens of your eye can adjust and you can work on your distance vision so that you're not just dialed in on a screen right in front of your face. That can help with eye strain and that sort of thing. So a couple of exercises for maybe you've gotten lost in your computer and now you're having neck pain. The first one is called chin retractions, and so really it's just doing the opposite of the position that causes tech neck. So from the side, a chin retraction is going to be just trying to pull your chin straight back and holding it for about 10 seconds and then letting it come forward and repeating. So you want to hold for about 10 seconds and do about 10 repetitions. The next exercise, because we get really tight pecs, pectoral muscles, when we're working on our technology, is a pec stretch. So I'll stand to demonstrate this. There's lots of ways to do it, but very simply, you can use the wall, and you want to put your arm behind you and then gently twist your torso to start to stretch your pec muscles. Okay, and you want to hold that for about 20-30 seconds. All the stretches should be done very gently, and the idea here being that with tech neck, our shoulder gets here, and that creates some of the strain. If you get your shoulder back and down, not so much strain. So opening the pecs will help with that. Another exercise is called face pulls. There's different ways of doing this. It works on strengthening your shoulders and your upper back muscles so that you don't slouch. And that can simply be done a couple ways. We call them triangle to square. So start with a triangle, pull towards your face, making a square position, using the muscles of your upper back and shoulders. You can also use a resistance band that would be anchored in front of you and kind of pull back. That activates your shoulders, and it helps, again, open things up and strengthen these areas that get weak and stretched out with tech neck. Another one I like is called scapular retraction. And so with this one, you want your arms straight up over your head, and then without letting your arms come forward, you want to keep your shoulders back. You're just going to kind of up and down, move your arms. Some people will actually do this with their back against the wall to make sure that their arms are flat against the wall. It actually just feels really good as a stretch too. And then the last thing is just very gentle neck stretching. Again, you should be gentle with all your stretching, but when you stretch your neck, you should be super gentle. So you just want to move it through all of its range of motions. So side bending in each direction, rotation in each direction, and then flexion and extension. And extension can be an important one too. You want to be very careful, but just kind of tip your nose back and get some of the tension out of the muscles in the front of the neck that can get tight when you're dealing with tech neck. So those are some of the ideas. You want to have good ergonomics, you want to stretch things, you want to strengthen things when you're dealing with tech neck. I hope that you found this helpful. If you are interested in learning more about other health tips, please like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and share them. And also, since you got through to the end of the video, I would like to offer a special promotion to you. If you enroll in the practice and mention code TECHNECK, it will be good for $50 off of your enrollment fee to Hobbins Medical. So that's it for now. If you have any requests, please leave them in the chat thread below. I'll be happy to cover your questions and talk about the health topics that you're concerned with. So thanks so much, and if you want additional information, visit our webpage at hobbinsmedical.com. Thank you.